Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gillis the Kid. I have another product here for my Retro Tech series. This time I'm going to be talking about Elgato HD60. It's a capture card. It's very small and compact. And Elgato, they've been making capture cards for a while now. Now the first one that they made came out in 2012. It was called the Game Capture HD. And it was very limited. It could only record in 1080p at 30 frames per second. But then they brought out this one. This was released in 2014. This is the one I'm most familiar with because it was around the same time that I started my YouTube channel. But this one can record in 1080p at 60 frames per second. So it was a really big upgrade. And you can see this is the different ports. So you had a 3.5 millimeter port, you had a HDMI in port, and then this was the port, like the USB port that went inside of your computer. On this side you had a HDMI out. So this is the side that went into like whatever video game console you were using. This is a light right here. Like this little line, it would light up when you hooked it up to your computer. And then you can see on this side it says Elgato Gaming. It has their logo on it. And look, it's very thin too. So it didn't take up much space, and it did exactly what they said it was gonna do. Now Elgato, they had like their own video game streaming software, which worked really good. I still use it even today. And you know, this paired very nicely with something called the Stream Deck. Not the Steam Deck, but the Stream Deck. It was used for video game live streaming, and it had like little LCD buttons on it, and each button could be customized and mapped to do like a different function. But each button on it was like a little LCD screen. Now this HD60, it only worked with PlayStation 4 and Xbox. And of course your PC. Now I did get it to work with like the Sega Dreamcast and a couple of other retro consoles, but for some reason this just didn't work well with the PlayStation 3, so I just stopped trying after a while. And it also featured something called unlimited capture to your PC or Mac. So if you were recording a video, it would just record until like your PC ran out of storage, and then you would just have to, you know, like save it and start all over again. It also had something called flashback recording. So flashback recording basically means, you know, after you record a video, you can go back to a certain point in that video and you can edit it right from there. So you could either cut on flashback recording or you can cut it off, because it did take up extra storage, but I always liked flashback recording just in case if I messed up. And then, you know, again, it paired with like the Stream Deck that Elgato had out at the time. But you know, eventually this got discontinued because Elgato came out with the HD60S and the HD60S Plus. And those devices basically required you to have like an upgraded computer to run it. You could use the same Elgato HD software, but the newer capture cards required you to get like a better computer. And I think this was like $100 when it first came out. And then, you know, Elgato, they came out with other software. But that's all I have for now for the HD60. This is probably one of the best capture cards in Elgato's history. There are some other capture cards that will support the same resolution, but Elgato products was the ones that I started out with. I'll drop all the links down into the description so you can check it out. This one might not be very hard to get. You can still go online and buy it. I mean, it's gonna work pretty good on, like, you know, the retro gaming consoles. But I want to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And as always, I will catch you on the next one. Peace.